Okay, you can see here today's worksheet, which is meant to explain it to you. I'm sure it will, I'm sure you'll be fine. Tell you what, I'm going to explain you some stuff first. Okay, so, for example, we already know jouer means to play, or nager means to swim. Let me make that a little bit bigger. Oh, the area of filming isn't bigger, but there you go, I'll make the script bigger. We know jouer is to play, and we know nager is to swim. We also know that French for I is je, because we know je préfère, or je peux. What we're looking at now, because all we've ever done before is say j'aime jouer, je préfère nager, je peux manger. We've stuck a je peux or a j'aime or a j'adore in front. What if we actually just wanted to say I swim? Well, here's a start. Let's put the je in front. Doesn't want to go, does it? There's a reason for that. We can make it go in front. Je jouais. You might be happy with that. I'm not. That says I to play. What we need to do is get rid of the to bit. You know all these things end in jouer, to play, nager, to swim, regarder, to watch, écouter, to listen. They all end in er, and that's the bit that means to do something. We can get rid of that. And that's not right either, because now we have to add the right ending for je. And we're adding an E. Some people say, so you're just getting rid of the R. If you want to think of it like that for now, we put a je in front, because it's I. And then you get rid of the R, because you don't want it to be to swim, but it'll help, to be honest, if you can remember, actually, it's the ER, isn't it, that makes it to swim, and then we have to add an E for the je form. The same as in English, you say I play, but as soon as it's he, you say he plays. Okay, so we do have endings in English. Or you could put an ending on for he played, but we won't do that in French for a bit. Or you could also say he was, play, and then you need the ending ing. So yeah, in English you mess around with the ending as well. So far what we've done before is we've stuck with the jouer, and we've gone, let's put something in front. Je peux jouer. Okay? Some of you have started wanting to try and say, I play, we play, you play, he plays. Quite right. That's the next thing we will be learning to do. So for now, we're learning to go, not I can play, I play. I swim. So that's what's going to happen with this sheet today. We'll take you through. Let me shrink that a tiny bit, because otherwise you can't see what we're doing. Number one, someone, that's me, has sprinkled some extra random French words into this nice explanation. You need to write it out here without the extra random words. The extra random words are French for wasps, donuts, mash, boat and yuck, which are just completely random words that have no business being in there at all, you will notice. The infinitive. Well, what is an infinitive? You have met lots of verbs in the infinitive. Here are some you will recognise. Jouer, nager, manger, baigner. What's that doing in there? Regarder. You will, purée. Notice these infinitives end in "e". In English, bateau, they translate as to do something. You have berk. Met them in sentences like je dois jouer, I have to play, or je peux nager, I am able to swim. Nager, to swim, jouer, to play, just like the examples I had at the top. So what you need to do now is go through there again and remove the extra words, because they're just mucking up the explanation. I don't know why they're there. We even know that one already. I've missed one. Okay, and then you can pop them where they go in here. They're in order. And actually the word for wasps is the same in French. It's just the G has turned into a W, because G's and W's are very similar, like guarantee and warranty. The circumflex over the E tells you an S has disappeared and it's got an E instead of an A, but that basically says wasps. Once you've removed those, you need to copy this out here so it makes sense. The infinitive. You have met lots of verbs in the infinitive. Here are some you will recognise. Jouer, manger, nager, regarder. You will notice they end in I. In English, they translate as to do something. You've met them in sentences like je dois jouer, I have to play, or je peux nager, I am able to swim. And you have a nice explanation written there. If you want to pause the video and do that, you can collect the random words here and then write the proper explanation here. And I'm sure we'll all agree it makes a lot more sense when you've done that. Good, that was a pause. Right. Which words are in the infinitive? What's an infinitive? Go back and read what you've just written here. I'm not telling you again. It tells you what an infinitive is, and you've even written it out as well. I'll give you a clue. There are some in here. Okay? Aller, requin, mange, cirque, cuisiner, écouter, mouche. Jardin, sauter, regarder, je peux, gronder, chien. Clue, the infinitives all end in... I know. Good. You can pause and do that if you want. Put a ring round them. Number 4. Write them in here. These are the ones. If you've done it, I think they're in the right order. So to go, I know it's the one we always forget, but it's aller. And all you need to write is the al bit, actually, because someone's already done the I for you. You might want to cross that out and write aller in properly. And then find to cook, it will be the next one. To listen, we know. To jump, you'll find it. To watch, you'll know that one. To tell off is in there. Okay, do that quick. You can pause the video. Carrying on. Look at the examples in this box. There's a nice big arrow pointing at a box. What are we meant to do? 2 of them are right and 2 of them are wrong. Tick the 2 correct ones, put a cross for the 2 incorrect ones. Well, these look almost the same, but one of them's wrong. Je jouais au foot. I to play football. Je joue au foot. I play football. One of those is right in English and French, and one of them is wrong in English and French. You just need to tick it. Je mangeais des frites. I to eat chips. Je mange des frites. I eat chips. Okay? Pick. One of them is wrong, one of them is right. Number 6. What does it say? Looking at the right way and the wrong way of doing it. Well, I think the right way would be best, wouldn't it? Complete this explanation of how to change to dance into I dance. Okay, it'd be nice if we had an explanation. Danser is the verb to dance. You can tell it means to dance because it ends in... Write it in the little box there. When you want to change it to I dance, you need to use je, because je is French for... Write it in there. But you can't just say je danse, because that means I dance. That sounded rude. Don't put that. You have to remember to take off the... So the French for I dance is, and you need 2 words here, you need, and then a word with something taken off the end. Then, what have we got to do? Oh, here we've got some. Manger is to eat. We know that because it ends in er. You're going to change it to I eat. You need the word for I, and you need to put the word for eat without the er on the end, and then add an e. Sauter is jump. You're going to make it into I jump. That's what this arrow means. It means change it into. Pleurer is to cry. You're going to make it into I cry. What you could do is write in the French word for I, here, 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 and here. And then you could write in manger, here, and then pleurer, here, and then chanter, here. And then you could go through and cross the R off, and cross the R off, and cross the R off. That's called the methodical but long way of doing it. And then you're going to have to look at this one because you know what French for I like is. So if you've put je, and then aimer, and then crossed off the R, there's something else to do here because it begins with the vowel. Okay, pause and do that if you want. I'm going to just quickly do number 8. Tomber is to fall. You're going to change it into I fall. 2 words there, not Eiffel Tower, I fall. Monter is to ride. You can change it into I ride. Don't put I to ride. Okay. I swim, I wash, I wear. Oh, look, a trick one. This one is trying to catch you out. They just want you to put to find. That's easy. Just put that there. This one just wants you to do to tidy. Just put that there. I tidy. There you go. Now you'll realise, won't you? Oh, why did they want that? Now they want this. I tidy and to break. And then I think that's enough for today. Yeah, you can do that next time. Okay, so you're going to do that, and then also just check back in, show my homework in case there's an activity to do as well. Brilliant.